are gonna be like, hey, do you guys like want anything? And we're gonna be like, no, because we have each other.
The good that always wins. But even though you killing me, I need you like the air I breathe. I need you more than me. I need you more than anything. Please, please. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you.
Iya.
Thanks. I love it.
Mentally, physically weak, was blowing up my phone like just ain't you. There's a possibility.
I used to make up long speeches to you after you left.
Wanna fuck a skinny model right before her one-way show. She the one in the back, nose running from the blood, and we did it on the floor. Oh, I got it, girl. With your Louis V bag, hats on your arms, high heel shoes, make you 6 feet tall.
Wait, I think I've been there too.
So to write me a letter, I'll always be right here, closer to you.
I can't do this anymore. My dad is so weird. Like he was like rushing me, and I was like going as fast as I can. And then he was like, hurry the fuck up, and he was like yelling at me. And then he fucking opened my door while I was changing. And like I was like, close my fucking door, and he wouldn't close it. And then I got mad, and we started yelling at each other. He said he's not gonna be shit anymore. And then he just yelled at me. He said we're not going to. You're grounded. Trying to fucking fix it.
I'm not quiet, you've been quiet, just receiving what you said. Reeling, feeding, feeling filled by everything you fed. I see you as you. And all the time is cold and wet. They're only better wooden bed. It's amazing to me how much you can say when you don't know what you're talking about.
So the thing I keep thinking about is, was it worth it to be happy for a little bit, even though it ended up sad?
The gardeners have planted white roses when I specifically asked for red.
You could always paint the roses red.
What an odd thing to say.
Your new girl is my clone.
He showed you he ain't want you. Now go show his ass who do. Make him feel it in his chest. Show him you got options too. He feeling like he that nigga, not knowing that you that bitch. He thought that he was a player. Now he mad the world is sweet. He
Have you ever been in an institution? Cells.
Cells.
Do they keep you in a cell? Cells.
Cells.
When you're not performing your duties, do they keep you in a little box? Cells.
Cells.
Interlinked.
You see, this is why I don't believe you when you make all these promises and you're like, oh, let's get back together. You're the only person in the world I care about. You're a goddess and it's my fault for not treating you like a goddess.
I promise, Maddie, I'll change, I'll grow, I'll be better. I don't deserve you, but I love you. Please, when I go to college, move with me, marry me, have my baby.
I ask you how you're doing and I let you lie.
But I'm a creep.
I would never fall in love again.
Am I weird? Yeah, but so what? Everybody's weird.
So leave my sweater on the board.
Well, I think life is precious because you can't watch it again. I mean, you can believe in an afterlife if that makes you feel better. Doesn't mean it's true.
It's so beautiful. I feel my allergy pill and I feel it sitting in my throat.
Fuck me up. Way to go, buddy. That's a really good way to treat your mother. You're ridiculous.
Okay. I'm leaving. Like we're on our way.
Every time something big happens, I want to call him. He was one of my best friends, and he was like a brother to me growing up.
Get the flat claw clip. If you like to have your hair in a clip, but the claw clip gets in the way, get the flat claw clip. I can literally lay my head back and I don't even feel it. Flat claw clip. Also, they work really well with extensions. Just saying.
Oh my god, this is unacceptable. I failed as a mother, Mooney. You disgraced me.
The gardeners have planted white roses when I specifically asked for red.
You could always paint the roses red.
What an odd thing to say.
Fall in love, give yourself a reason. Don't wanna drive another mile without.
You don't want me naked. I made it on the painless. Then am I the greatest? I hate you for what you did, and I miss you like a little kid.
But now you know there was a man named Jack Dawson, and that he saved me in every way that a person can be saved. I don't even have a picture of him.
You're the most depressed person I've ever met, and excuse me for saying this, but I think you need professional help.
So you're blowing me off because I'm a little depressed?
Once you get through this life sucks phase, I'm sure lots of people will want to be your friend.
I miss him a lot, and it's fine because we'll never be together again, and that's fine. It's how the world works sometimes, and that's okay.
You're joking! You're joking! No, you're joking. This is true.
Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the
Do you long for having your heart interlinked? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Do you dream about being interlinked?
Interlinked.
What's it like to hold your child in your arms? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Do you feel that there's a part?
Mother Nature, do me a favor. Don't let her know.
So forgive me if I jump. Have to rattle off your keys, or are you leaving? No, babe, I'm just waking up. Now what?
I just thought I would let you guys know that these lashes are, in fact, psychotic mental quarter life breakdown proof.
I just had a massive crying sesh, and they're holding on strong. And nothing burned my eyes, poked my eyes, or fell off. So for the girls who aren't fully intact up here, great choice.
Everyone looks at me like I'm a monster.
So write me a letter, I'll always be right here.
You're breathing in my open mouth. You're the gun in my lips that will blow my brains out. I wanna.
Why did you call me? I can't save you.
Can I stay on the phone with you at least?
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
Well, just how nice things could have been if you had chosen this life.
Everyone looks at me like I'm a monster.
This was Saga, bitch.
All the times I waited for you to. The carpet always bleeds.
Money on my mind, money on my mind. Throw it up, watch it fall from the sky.
Come on. Come on. I know, baby. No, I know. Tommy, help me!
Again, let me like oxygen. I don't know what to say. I ask you how you're doing, and I let you lie. We don't have to talk. I'm not afraid of you now. Feeling. The cut that always bleeds. But even though you're killing me, yeah, I need you like the air I breathe, and I need you more than me. I need you more than anything. Please, please.
No, but all I want to be someone else.
My living legend.
Dumb conversation, we lose track.
Do my lashes with me. This is what they look like. So the first thing you want to do, curl your lashes like this. Then you take the bond So first piece is a 12, and I'm gonna cut the little spike on the side right here. So I'm gonna put this one on my left eye, so I'm gonna cut the left spike right here. Then you put some of the bond. This is really hard to do on camera, holy shit. Then I'm gonna overlap it with the 14 right here. So what I mean by like overlapped, just a little bit. Taking another 14, I'm gonna put it right next to it. This is what it looks like. And then I take a 12, put it right next to it, right here. And then the A just goes in the inner corner. And then for the last step, you're gonna put a 12 right here, right above these two. Now you're gonna clamp it together. Then you're gonna take the seal that's on the other side and seal the deal.
I don't want to cry when he doesn't text me back quickly anymore. I don't even know why I cry when he doesn't text me back quickly. It just makes me feel like I've been left, and I don't want to be left by anyone, and I don't want anyone to leave me. Hey babes, I think you got anxious attachment, and that's okay because I had anxious attachment as well. You were probably abandoned by someone in your life and you overgive because of that, and you overlove, and it's okay. I do the exact same thing. I'm going to give you this book as a tool to help you work through those things. This is an anxious attachment workbook. It's going to help you pinpoint why you are anxiously attached, how to truly work through it and to heal it within yourself, so then you won't have to worry about when they text you back. You're just going to know confidently within yourself that you are worth being texted back, and if they don't do it, someone else will, because you are a catch. Thank you so much for giving me this tool. I'm definitely going to check it out and use it. But I feel like, what if I never stop being able to feel like this? I'm really scared. I have so many fears. Well, listen, you're already feeling the bad feeling, and you're breathing, and you're okay, and you're talking to me right now. Which means the only thing left to do is to really work through it. You're already experiencing the worst of the worst right now, so all it can really get is better. So use the tool and believe and trust in your own journey of healing, because it's there for a reason, and it's only going to make you stronger. I love you, and I fucking believe in you. And I am talking to you guys. I love you, and I fucking believe in you, because I've had to work through this anxious attachment as well, and it is a beast. It is a beast that can be conquered, and that will be conquered. Definitely check this book out. But even if you don't check out the book, there are many YouTube videos for you to heal your anxious attachment. We have the wide internet full of free knowledge and free information if you cannot get this book. But if you do want something that I have personally used and that I recommend to you that's very concise, check this one out.
So my best friend's a famous OF girl and a corn star. Listen to what happened to this bitch. So it's a whole group scene. And it was only her and one other girl, right? Plus 10 BBCs. So the scene is live, right? They're going at it, whatever. My girl goes to, after this girl was on it, tell me why she saw layers of cottage cheese. And she said the moment she got a whiff of that shit, it was like a whole pack of sardines, bitch. Funky. My best friend was so fucking disgusted. This bitch literally threw up on it. And yes, I mean on it. So one girl got yoni that smelled like rigatoni and motherfucking feta, and then the other just threw up all over everyone. Yeah, had to reschedule that shit all over. A fucking mess. She got pissed and was yelling at her on the scene like, why would you come with your smelling like that? The girl felt so fucking stupid. I already know she did. But she literally pulled my friend aside like, bitch, I am so fucking sorry. I literally just I couldn't flake on the scene, but I got BV last night. My best friend was like, bitch, why would you do that? She was like, bitch, you should have fucking told me. I literally have exactly what the fuck you need to clear that shit up. And my girl literally carries these gummies fucking everywhere. She takes this shit like a daily vitamin, okay? So she told the girl, like, here, I got these gummies. Take these and it will clear you up for our scene. And today was the scene, right? She said it cleared anything up that was going on down there. It's just so funny how hyped my girl gets when she knows these fucking work. And even the guys on the scene were talking about it. And what's crazy is they're literally on fucking TikTok shop. And I looked other places, okay? I looked. The cheapest you can get this shit is right here. So I'm gonna link it right here so you don't miss it.
How is that possible?
Babe, what are you doing buying this?
It was only $45.
$45 off of what? You know we can't afford this kind of thing.
No, it was just $45 on TikTok.
That was $45? You're lying.
Yeah, go look at it.
There's no way. And then you deposit. I mean, what is it made out of for $45? Garbage?
No, just knock on the top.
I mean, I guess it is like a steel frame, so...
It's nice. And I put all your nice stuff in it, too.
Oh, wow.
Organized all your stuff.
I
And
mean,
now
I
look
guess-
how clean your office is.
I guess for $45 it does look pretty good in the office, so... Wow. You said you got it on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're happy with it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. And for $45, I can't complain.
Hi. What happened to my son, Bodhi Defer? It was a very loaded question. But we got the autopsy back last week, so I'm here to talk about it. I'll try to give you the shortened version because it's a lot, like I said, but Bodhi was 7.5, very healthy kid. He was taking a bath on a Saturday. I was at a baby shower and Bodhi was at home with his dad and his brother and his sister. Bodhi was bathing and his dad walked in. He checked the temperature. He saw that the water was up to his hips, like / belly button area, and he walked out to go get some stuff done around the house. He said he changed the laundry over, played with our puppy, and then went back in to check on Bodhi. So maybe 5 to 10 minutes estimated. And Bodhi was face down in the tub and the water was still running. So he was very quick to react. He called 911, yanked him out of the tub, did CPR, all the stuff. He actually screamed for my son to call 911. So my 14-year-old called 911. My daughter ran in and she thought everyone was joking around. And I was just off at a baby shower while all this is going on. Matt was quick to do CPR, and Braxton was so quick to call 911 that they were able to get Bodhi's heart started on the ambulance, and we were able to have a few more days with him in the hospital. The hospital staff was so amazing to us. They tried everything they could. As the days went on, they were noticing that his body was showing signs of shutting down. They tested him for everything, like everything. And the only thing they could tell us was that he had tested for rhinovirus, which is a common cold. So we're like, well, maybe he was starting to get sick. Like, we don't know. So we were just talking to the doctor and like telling him everything that we knew because we were so confused. But in the hospital, that's what we came to the conclusion of, like, well, maybe he spiked a fever in the tub and had a febrile seizure in the bathtub. We thought this because Bodhi had a febrile seizure before when he was 19 months old, to be exact. Maybe 17 months old. I don't know. Right around at 1.5 years. But he had one before. So febrile seizures happen. It's a natural response if your fever spikes too quickly. And there's no signs. There's no, you don't know it's going to happen. But it happened before and he was fine because it didn't happen in a body of water. Febrile seizures, they normally, if they have them ever, they outgrow them around age 5. And without Bodhi showing any signs or symptoms of being sick, that was not on anybody's mind. So when Bodhi's dad walked in and saw Bodhi lively and happy and chipper, like Bodhi being sick or like none of that was there. So I know for a fact that his dad would not have walked away if there were any symptoms of him being sick or possibly needing help. It was just a freak accident and it just sucks so bad. They found little to no water in his lungs in the ER. I remember them saying that they were trying to find water to test his lungs. So it was like this huge mystery. We're just like, what happened? But the doctor called last week and he sent so much blood work out. He sent like every test you can have done on the kid. The man was amazing and so like vigilant to try to help us find out what happened. And he said it was, the only thing he found was that it was enterovirus, I guess. I don't really know, like it just, when I look it up, it's just like a common cold, but he had said that sometimes you can spike a high fever and it could have happened abruptly, and that's more than likely what happened. So I think I'm just left now trying to accept that that's what happened. It happened 3 months ago to the day, last Tuesday, and it's been really dark and really I just feel lost.
This is a terrifying story about a mimic. New Year high. I usually talk about some pretty scary stuff, and not so recently I opened an email where anyone who finds this page would be able to send in their ghost stories. And this story is definitely up there with one of the scarier ones I've read. So let's get into it. This story comes from Savannah, who starts off this whole email by telling me this all started when her and her friend Faith were watching scary YouTube videos at her house. When it was time for Faith to go home, Savannah asked Faith, "Hey, do you want me to walk you to your car?" And what Savannah's house looks like in my mind is a walkout ranch. Specifically because she says there's a long driveway down to where Faith's car is parked in the grass. So Savannah and Faith walk down this driveway, get to Faith's car, Faith gets in, and Savannah goes back inside. And Savannah in this email specifically says that she made sure to be inside before Faith left because the videos that they had just watched together really freaked her out. And maybe 30 seconds pass before she gets a call from Faith, who's still parked at the end of her driveway. And Faith asks, "Are you still standing at the top of the driveway?" And when Savannah told Faith, "No, I ran back inside before you even started your car because the videos freaked me out," Faith says back, as she was pulling out of the driveway and pulling onto the street, she looked back up and saw Savannah standing there. So she rolled her window down and was calling out to her. And Faith asks whoever that was, "Hey, why are you still standing there?" And Faith obviously did not get a response. And Savannah's friend also mentions that Savannah's face of the one that was standing at the top of the driveway was kind of red, and it looked like there was paint all over her face. But Faith continued to say, "But I don't know because it was dark out and I couldn't really see." And that night, Savannah could not sleep. A couple weeks later, Savannah's on a walk with her brother, and their mom calls Savannah and asks what she wants. To which she obviously replies, "What are you talking about?" And her mom says, "You've been calling me from your room for the past 10 minutes. What do you need?" And obviously she was not home. Then a few days after this, Savannah's grandma says that she heard Savannah's mom calling her, the grandma, up to her bedroom, and when the grandma peeked in, Savannah's mom was sleeping. But that is unfortunately not where it ends. Savannah mentions that she does live in Florida, and during Hurricane Helene, Savannah and her friends were all out sitting on her porch watching the rain come down. And they decided to download a ghost app and try to talk to ghosts. And Savannah says that they were getting some pretty weird responses, but nothing scary, until Faith, the one that saw that thing at the top of her driveway, jumps up and says, "Did you guys hear that?" and ran inside of Savannah's house. And that clearly freaked everyone out, so they all followed Faith inside. And when they asked her what was going on, Faith looked like she was gonna cry. And Faith says that she heard a little girl's voice say hello. One of their other friends suggests, hey, why don't we get back on the Ghost app and see if that little girl responds? And the app started saying some really weird stuff. Words like burning, fire, dead, escape, kill. So Savannah looks up if there were any fires in their town. And there was. In 1959, in this town, a man burned a hotel down, and when he was interrogated about it, the police had gotten a tip from someone that said this guy was offered $20,000 to burn this hotel down, and when they asked the suspect, he denied it. Savannah concludes this whole email by saying that she does not think it's a coincidence that the app was saying the things that it was, and they found out about the crime. And I do just want to make note that she did send me the newspaper clipping of this happening in 1959. I'm not going to include that because there's just too much information about her in this story where I don't feel comfortable posting her little town too. And at that point, there'd be a lot of people. If you guys have been following for a long time, pause on the story. You know that sometimes when I'm filming, I hear a little, and I just heard it. I don't know if I'll have to check if it's on here. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Stay tuned for more ghost stories.